Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Karen-Helen, and welcome back to my channel.
Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Cause baby.
Alright guys, so today we will be talking about not giving up and fighting for what you believe in, fighting for your dreams, fighting for whatever you feel like you need to fight for. That's what we're talking about today, okay? So first off, let's start off with saying that most successful people, they have went through the ringer, okay? They have tried 2,000 times and they didn't get it to the 2001st time, if that's how you say it properly. But you can't give up. You can't give up on no matter what it is that you're doing, and no matter what happens. Like, yeah, there will be like setbacks and things to kind of like give you like a little roadblock on your journey or your path to wherever you're trying to get to, but at the same time, it's like that doesn't give you the excuse to give up on yourself and give up on the dreams that you once had and the things that you like once envisioned your life to be like. Because we were all younger. We all had certain things that we wanted to do and certain places we wanted to go and just things we wanted to experience in our lives, you know what I'm saying? So it's like knowing that you gave up on yourself so many years later because you just felt like society dealt you the wrong cards, or life just isn't the way you wanted it to go, or you thought it would be easier than it actually is, and it's like now you kind of like gave up on that dream. Like, it's so much worse to settle for the things that you never really wanted in life and the cards that you never really wanted to be dealt. It's so much more worse than not fully going for your dreams. And yeah, it's gonna be devastating to know that, oh, I failed this time, or I didn't get it right this time, or I didn't get it right that time. But come on now, like, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. And most people just kind of like fall short after like the first try, and it's like you have to keep trying. That doesn't mean that you give up just because it didn't work the first time. It's okay if it didn't work the first time. If it didn't work the first time, then you need to go back the second time and try, the third time and try, the fourth time and try, and until you actually get it, because you only need that one time. You only need that one time. And if you need other things to do in the meantime while you're achieving your goal, then do what you have to do, but never actually give up on the goals or the dreams that you actually have for yourself, because eventually you'll reach that goal. And there's so much people in this world right now who are actual living testimonies of just never giving up and going for your goal, and keep fighting and keep trying until you actually reach that. Don't give up, guys. You've seen all these millionaires, all these different like podcasts or little short TikTok clips, depending on what your algorithm is. You've seen all these videos where it's just so many people just talking about how they've been through like the worst of the worst, but somehow you're still sitting down watching them today and just like, damn, like, but how did they do it? You're still just wondering, like, how did this person do that? And it's just, they never gave up. That's all. That's how they did it. They never gave up. They believed in themselves more than anybody else will, and they just never gave up. Being your own cheerleader. So don't focus on having to have another person other than yourself supporting you, especially someone close to you. You know, don't focus on that, and don't make that your main driving factor, because at the end of the day, no one's gonna really support you if you don't have some support for yourself. So like, everything is internal and then external. If you're not showing yourself the love, yourself the grace or whatever, to like exude that energy of, yeah, I believe in myself, I'm gonna make something happen for myself, and that's just what it is. If you're not showing that type of motivation, the universe is not gonna bring that in back to you. You get what I'm saying? You have to be there for yourself. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. You have to get up, you know, even when you're tired. Get up even when you don't feel like getting up. Get up even when you don't even feel motivated to do it. You just feel like giving up. And you have to get up in those moments. You have to get up in those moments and still just keep going. Be your biggest fan, be your biggest supporter, be your biggest cheerleader, and be your biggest motivator. Because at the end of the day, that's the only way that you'll be able to get from point A to point Z. It's the only way. If you get up every single day and you show up for yourself, be your biggest supporter, and don't look back. Don't look back for anybody else to see if they're following you, to, you know, be that person to fall back on when you don't need that. And yeah, it's good to have people to lean on when you're like in tough times, but sometimes you don't have that. Some people were not as fortunate to have somebody to lean on when the chips were down, and they just felt like they couldn't even get to the next level because they didn't have enough energy or strength. You get what I'm saying? And they pulled it out from thin air, which I would say God, but they pulled it out from thin air and they just made it happen. You get what I'm saying? And that's why they are where they are today. They didn't give up on themselves. They were their biggest cheerleaders. Don't give up on yourself, and don't stop being the loudest person in the room screaming for you. Do not be that person. Do not stop being that person. Not focus on someone else's success too much, as far as like people that's around you or doing the same things you're doing. Yeah, you could like take pointers and stuff like that, but never think that, oh, like, why is it working for them and not working for me type stuff. Like, yeah, it's working for you, it just hasn't reached you yet. So it's like a timing type of thing. You get what I'm saying? Everybody has their time. Everybody has their time. No matter what it is, everybody has their time. So it's like, don't focus too much on someone else making it, being successful in whatever it is they're doing. Like, you see like they're thriving and they're just doing so well. That's because they put the work in, and now you're just seeing it because they put the work in, and this is just the fruits of their labor. That's it. And you know that you're doing the work yourself and you're putting the work in. Don't ever get bitter because somebody else is living in their dream now. You get what I'm saying? You keep cheering, you keep clapping, you keep congratulating the next person, because your time is going to come eventually and you will be that person that everybody else is clapping for and cheering for. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, don't focus too much on, oh, Tim done hit the lotto and here I am still playing my bingo cards and it's not hitting. No, it's gonna hit eventually. Put your hard work in it and you will get to where you need to get to, no matter what. No matter what. So timing is very important. It's God at the end of the day. I'm a very big believer in God, so you will always hear me give praise, thanks, and everything to God first. So just God at the end of the day. You just have to give it up to him. Do your stuff, because he's definitely doing what he has to do over there. He just needs you to actually add a little inch and he'll make it happen for you. That's it. He just has to know that you really want it and that you're not going to stop until you get what you get what you want, man, and then he'll provide eventually. But it's timing. Take your time. Don't try to rush the process. Allow the process to flow as naturally as possible. All right, just go with it. Just go with the flow. Do what you gotta do, and eventually it'll come for you, and everything will work out. Don't expect or feel like the people closest to you that you know the most is obligated to support you in whatever it is you're doing. Nobody is obligated to do anything but you. All right, so don't feel like, oh, I have to look at this person a different way because they just don't support me and blah 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 blah. If you look at it right now, all these successful businesses and stuff like that, all these empires, corporations, they had to rely on strangers to support them. You get what I'm saying? And it's strangers that keeps coming back eventually to just show their support and give their money or give whatever it is to that business. Do not feel like your loved ones are obligated to support whatever it is you're doing, because no one is obligated to do anything. People do what they want to do. People do what they feel in their heart to do. You get what I'm saying? So never assume that, because you will leave yourself in a very big, like, you will lead yourself into like a very big isolation if you allow yourself to just feel like everybody's supposed to be doing something for you, when no one has to do nothing for you. It's just you gotta do something for yourself, and that's just what it is. And yeah, there is like those family members who's mooching and munchers, and very much people you will eventually have to cut off, because not everybody's supposed to make it up to the top with you. And that's why that process, that starting process, that beginning process is very crucial, that you do pay attention to the people who actually do support you. Even though they're not obligated to support you, pay attention to the ones that refuse to or try to belittle, knock you down, because I feel like family is known to do that as well. Is just make you feel like you are the most craziest person for believing in that you could do better for yourself. They really feel like that about you, and it's like maybe because they feel like they probably feel like that about themselves, or they just feel like out of all the people in this world, why the heck would it be you? Why can't it be them? So yeah, but no one's obligated to be there for you. No one's obligated to be there for you, and you're also not obligated to come back and help them out or be there for them. You're not obligated to do that whenever you do eventually make it. Yeah, there's two sides to a coin, y'all. Two sides to a coin. Either you get heads or you could get my ass. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, it's either or. You know, either you're gonna see my face all the time and I'm just gonna always be around you. Okay, that's heads. Or you could kiss my ass because you just felt like I was the dumbest thing breathing for feeling like I deserved better for myself. So yeah, guys, that was my little pep talk video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope something resonated with you, you know, and something in this video, even though I ramble a lot, it's fine, actually resonated, and that you were able to take something from this and just use it as a little motivation today to help you to help push you into whatever direction you need some pushing into, you know. Leave a comment down below. Tell me how you guys felt about the video. Tell me how you guys are doing in whatever journey it is you guys are going down, whatever path it is. Let me know. Don't forget to like down below, comment down below, and subscribe down below. Okay, tell a friend to tell a friend that it's me. I'm back again, and I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.